Stop for a second. Are you terrified of waking up one day and forgetting the names of the people you love the most? Or looking at the mirror and not recognizing the face staring back at you? Alzheimer's is one of the most feared diseases of our time, and the numbers are skyrocketing. But here's the shocker. According to the Lancet, in 2024, 45% of dementia cases can be prevented with simple lifestyle changes, starting with what you put on your plate. Today, I'm going to review the 6 powerful fruits that fight Alzheimer's, the 7 warning signs of dementia you are probably ignoring right now, and at the end, a revolutionary discovery published in Nature in August 2025 by Harvard researchers that reversed Alzheimer's symptoms in the lab, giving us all a massive ray of hope. Before we dive in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our health tips, and turn on the bell. Share this video with your family and friends. You could literally be saving a mind today. And let me know in the comments, do you know someone with dementia? And where are you watching from? Drop it below. Let's go. First, a very important warning. I know there are videos out there, many made by AI, spreading a dangerous lies, that certain fruits increase your risk of Alzheimer's. It's not true, absolutely not. That is 100% false. Real science, published in prestigious journals like JAMA, show the exact opposite. A diet colorful in fruits is one of our greatest defense strategies. The numbers speak for themselves. People who ate 6 daily servings of Flavonoid-Rich foods had a 28% lower risk of developing dementia. 28% lower. That changes lives. Why does it work? Because every day inside your brain there are tiny fires, inflammation and oxidative damage, slowly turning healthy neurons into rusty, inflamed machines. You don't feel it until one day you start forgetting. Enter flavonoids and anthocyanins. Flavonoids, they put out the fires. Anti-inflammatory. Anthocyanins, they clean up the pollution. Antioxidant. Together, they keep your brain firing perfectly. Let's go to the fruits richest in these molecules. And wait for number 1. It's the most powerful of all. Fruit number 6, avocado. A fruit few associate with the brain, but they should, because it has the right fats. Let me be clear. When your brain is inflamed, the first thing to suffer is your focus. You start zoning out like a TV turning itself off. You put on a show, and an hour later, you don't remember what you watched. You read 3 pages of the book and give up. That is not normal aging. That is inflammation attacking your executive functions. And that is exactly where the avocado comes in. Your brain is 60% fat. The monounsaturated fats in avocados are exactly what it needs. The same fats found in premium olive oil. Without them, your brain is an engine running on fumes. Plus, avocados have a superpower, magnesium. One whole avocado has more magnesium than most people eat in a week. Magnesium creates perfect communication between brain cells and crushes inflammation. Without magnesium, brain fog, depression, forgetfulness. With magnesium, sharp focus and clear memory. The protocol: eat half an avocado every day. Mash it with lemon. Lemon boosts absorption. Put it in a salad or eat it with a spoon. In 2 weeks, your brain will say thank you. Fruit number 5, apples and pears. You know that it's on the tip of my tongue feeling. You are mid-sentence and word just vanishes. You stop, you search your memory, nothing. Is this normal? No. It means your synapses, the connection between your neurons, are starting to flicker. The communication is slowing down. Enter apples and pears. The famous Framingham's heart study tracked over 2,800 people for 40 years. The standout fruits, apples and pears. The secret is in the skin. It's loaded with quercetin, a flavonoid that acts as an antioxidant shield, protecting your synapses from oxidative stress. Most people peel and throw the best part away, eat the skin, and you lubricate those gears. Words flow, conversations happen without frustration, and your brain stays sharp. The protocol? Eat 1 apple or pear every day with the skin. Wash it well. Start now, especially if you are 40 to 60 years old. Build your defenses. Fruit number 4, grapes and raisins. Now, for a terrifying sign, few see coming, sudden difficulty in doing tasks that used to be automatic, forgetting how to use the microwave you've had since 1988, messing up a recipe that you've made hundreds of times. It isn't a normal memory lapse. This is your procedural memory breaking down. The brain's instruction manual. When the brain gets inflamed and blood flow weakens, it's like a computer full of viruses. It lags, it freezes. It's not dementia yet. You can reverse this. The Framingham study that I just told you found that adults who ate more dark grapes in middle age had a 44% lower risk of cognitive decline decades later. 44%. The star here is resveratrol, a molecular engineer hiding in the skin of red and purple grapes that rebuilds your blood vessels, improving blood flow up to 30%. And no, don't use supplements here, eat the real fruit. What is good for your heart, it's good for the brain. Resveratrol saves both. The protocol: grab a small bunch of fresh purple or red grapes every morning, or a handful of raisins in your Greek yogurt, but fresh is always best. Fruit number 3, citrus, oranges, tangerines, grapefruit. Here is the sign that wakes you up in a cold sweat. You are driving somewhere you've known for 20 years and suddenly you don't know the way. Worse, you don't know what time it is or what day. True spatial and temporal disorientation. This is one of the worst signs of cognitive degradation. It strips away your basic security. Eat citrus fruits. Yes, they have vitamin C, but that's not the secret. The secret is aspartame, a specific flavonoid found in the pulp and the white stringy parts you usually throw away. Aspartame crosses the blood-brain barrier and literally recalibrate your neural GPS, the exact areas like hippocampus that degenerate in dementia. It forces blood flow back into those regions. The protocol: 1 medium orange, 2 tangerines, or 1 grapefruit every day. But eat the whole fruit, not the juice. Juice is just a sugar spike without the fiber. In 90 days, your brain's GPS gets recalibrated. Fruit number 2, blueberries. Now, the sign you never want to admit it happens. You are talking with friends. 5 minutes later, someone says, "Remember what you just said?" And you don't. The conversation evaporated. Keys vanishes. You walk into a room and forget why. You aren't forgetting appointments. Your brain never registered them. When your memory disappears, you disappear. Here comes blueberries, and aren't just good for memory. Blueberries rebuild your memory. They are nature's most concentrated source of anthocyanins. That dark blue pigment is a molecular shield that crosses into your brain and reactivates dormant synapses. Your brain literally remembers how to remember. A 2020 Neurologists study of 120,000 people showed that high anthocyanin consumers had a 32% lower risk of cognitive decline over 2 decades. The protocol: 1 cup of blueberries every day, fresh or frozen. Freezing doesn't kill power. If they are too expensive, use blackberries or, if you're in Brazil, pure acai powder. In 90 days, those mental blanks shrink. Fruit number 1, strawberries, the absolute champion. We've reached the worst sign. the one that destroys you before you realize you're sick. Irritability. You wake up and everything makes you mad. Short fuse in traffic, exploding at your kids. No apparent reason. Worse, silent depression follows. You lose interest in your hobbies. Your energy zeroes out. And the worst part, everyone blames your job, your spouse, or just getting older. Wrong. Your brain is inflamed. When your brain is inflamed, your executive system, which control impulses and process joy, is locked down. Your ability to hit the brakes on anger is gone. Enter the strawberry, our gold medal. Strawberries don't just help your mood, they restore your humanity. The University of Cincinnati studied overweight adults aged 50 to 65 who were forgetful, irritable, and depressed. Half got a placebo, half got a equivalent of 1 cup of fresh strawberry a day for 12 weeks. The placebo group kept deteriorating. The strawberry group, complete transformation. Memory returned, mood drastically improved. They went from depressed and apathetic to calm and full of life in just 12 weeks. How? Strawberries are packed with ellagic acid. While blueberries reactivate memory, ellagic acid restores communication between your prefrontal cortex and your amygdala, your brain's panic button. It specifically targets the inflammation that turns off your serotonin and dopamine. The protocol: 1 cup of strawberries every day. Fresh is ideal. Frozen works perfectly. It's not a diet. It's making your food your medicine. But critical warnings: grapefruit interacts with 85 plus medications, blood pressure, statins. If you take daily meds, evade it. Eat oranges instead. Raisins, huge sugar bomb, 107 grams per cup versus 15 grams in fresh grapes. Diabetics, stick to fresh grapes. Star fruits contain neurotoxin. If you have kidney disease, never eat it. It can be fatal. Don't like these fruits? No problem. Eat bananas full of potassium, magnesium, papaya cheap and packed with antioxidant, guava, more vitamin C than oranges, or mangoes. Consistency beats perfection. Start with 3 servings a day. Buy what's in season. And now, a discovery that could change everything. An August 2025 study in Nature suggests that a lack of brain lithium might be a cause of Alzheimer's. In lab mice, a special compound called lithium orotate bypassed amyloid plaques, reversed the disease pathology, and restored memory. We need human trials, so it's not a magic bullet yet. But it's a revolutionary avenue of hope. Science is moving fast. My final plea: as a cardiologist, I need to be straight with you. The Alzheimer's that shows up at 70, it started silently at 30. The stroke at 60, the seeds were planted at 40. I am the doctor sitting across from you when the bad test results come back. When you reach my office at 70 with dementia, I can prescribe pills to slow it down. But those 30 years of silent brain inflammation, you can't get those back. The old person you will become is determined by what you do today. The choice is yours, but time waits for no one. So take control. Tell yourself, my brain matters, my future matters. Because if you don't take care, no one else will. Did you like the video? Like and share it to protect the people you love. Let's fight misinformation with real science. Click on one of those 2 videos on the screen right now to keep learning. My name is Dr. Andrew Wamir, I'm a cardiologist, and this is Dr. Dre Health Tips. Remember to subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.